But yeah, thankfully wind's dying down a little bit now. Still going to be a little breezy out there tomorrow, but it's going to be nothing compared to what we saw today. So we've got that working in our favor, and the clouds and the rain that we saw have shoved off as well. So we're going to be, again, drenched with sunshine tomorrow. 76 degrees is what we're looking at. And as we start to push our way into Thursday, we will build in a little bit of cloud cover from the west. That'll be associated with that next system that could bring in a few showers. And you can see some of those as early as the afternoon hours through northern portions of the state. But we're going to continue to warm. We go from 78 on Thursday all the way to close to 90 on Friday. We'll continue to see some of these showers linger into your early Friday. But after that, looking dry as we head into Saturday. Could put down a little bit of rain, though, through northern portions of the state. Maybe 5/100ths of an inch to 1/10 of an inch, with some of the heavier hit spots upwards of 1/4 of an inch, but that will not be common with that system. So enjoy the beautiful day tomorrow, though. 52 as we start the day, and we're up to 70 by 1 p.m. We're in the 70s for much of the afternoon and into the evening. That wind out of the north-northwest still going to stay reasonably strong. Again, could see gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour or so. And watch, the bulk of that's going to be through the eastern half of the state. If you're off to the west, Carroll, Atlantic, Jefferson, Coon Rapids area, maybe gusts upwards around 17, 18 miles per hour. But then we catch a little bit of a break before really strong winds start to surge in ahead of that next system on Thursday. We'll likely see gusts in excess of 35 miles per hour, especially through that western half of the state on Thursday. So tons of 70s out there tomorrow, plenty of sunshine to go around. And we look at that extended forecast, and we'll bring in more chances for showers and even the potential for some thunderstorms Saturday. And then we could see that potential again Sunday and even into Monday. And there are some indications, at least, that we could see some stronger storms with this. One of the signs that we're going to see is a plume of moisture surging its way northward into the latter half of the weekend. That'll put those dew points back close to 60 to 70 degrees. And you combine that with temperatures in the low to mid 80s. That's going to be a juicy atmosphere where we'll have the potential for stronger storms. On Saturday, that threat exists to the southwest of the state, but by Sunday, we see that make its way into the state. Still a lot of uncertainty with how this will unfold, and even if it will unfold, but there's enough of a risk at this point that we're going to have to keep an eye on that as we get closer to Sunday. After that system rolls through, though, we're looking cooler temperatures down in the low 70s by Tuesday.